the Podical Sons.
Welcome back to the best no judgment zone in the world, because neither one of us don't have any law degrees. I'm Marvelous.
And I'm not your average Joseph.
And we are the Podical Sons. Let's start the show. How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great, man. It's one more day away for one more game to go.
Right.
For one chance of greatness. Mm-hmm. And you know, the magical can has held its position for the past few weeks.
The can of destiny, man.
The can of destiny. I had to replace it a couple of times, so it's not the actual can itself, but
you better keep drinking.
It's the can. It's the can, and who would have thought of it, man? Who would have thought that Toronto Raptors would have went into Golden State, a place where teams have
fallen.
The
mighty have fallen there.
I don't know what to say. You know what I mean? We were hoping to at least get one, but we coming back out with two. So that's insane, man.
It could have been a sweep. I feel like it still could have been a sweep.
It could have been.
I blame Obama for that. The reason why
you blame Obama?
Yeah, because I remember like with the whole third quarter, going into third quarter in game 2 and everything like that, they were good.
Yeah.
But stands was empty.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody tried to break their neck like, oh, President Obama is here.
Yeah.
Let's go see if we can get some photos. So them bitches was empty. And that 18-0 run, for them not to score in the third like that and to only lose by 5 points.
Yeah, that's true.
That spoke about a lot.
That's true.
That spoke about a lot. Because if they would even made even 10 points and stuff, whatever, it'd have been over. It'd have been a full sweep.
Well, listen to this. Because remember, after we finished recording, we started watching the game, and then we around halftime we left and we went to the square.
Yeah, to the Jurassic Park. There.
Right. So I was telling my boy Shane at work, and Shane said I was the jinx. I should have never left from in front of the damn TV and go to no damn Jurassic Square.
Salute to Shane. Appreciate you taking up responsibility and owning up to your shit. Don't move your ass nowhere Monday night. Yo, sit your ass down. Yo.
That's it, man. That's it. But yeah, it's gonna be crazy if they can, you know, they can bring it home and just win. I don't know what the city's gonna do, man. I don't know what the city's gonna do.
I think that's straight greatness and stuff, whatever. Speaks about definitely the game and stuff, whatever, and hopefully this will catapult the Raptors and stuff for the business-wise.
Yeah.
For a whole nother level and stuff for the country. Because remember, Vancouver used to have the Grizzlies.
Right.
And when they killed the Grizzlies and stuff and just left the Raptors and stuff in itself, it became the country's basketball team.
Yeah.
Right? So, and this is a hockey country.
Well, they're saying already it's become the most valuable franchise
in the country. Oh, so fuck the Leafs.
Yeah, so it's past the Leafs.
Fuck the Leafs.
Fuck the Leafs. Fuck the Jays. It is. I think they said it's worth.
Oh, the Jays brought 2 back-to-back World Series.
Yeah. But how long ago was that?
Yeah, true.
These internet kids don't know nothing about that.
That's true.
That's gone the ways of Biggie and Tupac.
Pretty much.
Right?
Pretty much.
So they're saying. I think they said it's the Raptors is worth like $2 billion. Think of that, man. That's insane.
All I want is a sliver of that.
Just, you know what I mean?
I get Raptor tattoos all over my body.
Just give me 1% of that.
Yeah.
I'm good with 1% of that.
Wow.
So yeah, they are the most valuable franchise within Canada. And I mean, kudos to the management team. Yo, listen. At the beginning of the year, people were saying, that Masai Ujiri guy is nuts. How are you going to trade away DeMar DeRozan? How are we going to fire the coach of the year?
Yeah.
And look at this shit. Damn near one game away from winning it all. It's like, if that ain't balls of steel, I don't know what that is, man.
That's true. I'm a fan of that. I'm definitely a fan of stuff of that. I was one of those people and stuff, my damn self. I was like, yo, how you just get rid of coach of the year that fast? Like, nigga, wait.
I was one of the people like that.
I was like, wait a minute. Like, you know, give it a little bit and stuff for them. Like, I understand, you know, when it comes to like stats and a job.
Right.
Because if I hire you for a job and I'm telling you, yo, I need you to keep a 80 percentile and stuff with sales and certain type of things, whatever, and you slip past the 78 mark, and you and I had the discussion several times. I gotta let you go.
Yeah.
So I understand the business aspect and stuff of it, but I'm like, yo, but the humane side of stuff is that it still has to reflect back to the people. This is not just a normal type of position.
Of course.
It's not just seen behind closed doors or just a company.
Of course.
So I was like, Kawhi Leonard was a good look. I agree to that. Because
Right.
I'm like, yo, when he's not injured prone and stuff, whatever,
Yeah.
he's good to go.
Yeah.
And he's shown from that game one from San Antonio and stuff, whatever.
San
that
Antonio, yeah.
He was the X factor while Golden State lost that damn game and stuff, whatever. They were sweating, right?
Right.
He got injured after that, and then Golden State just took over and stuff with that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you brought back the X factor and stuff, whatever, and here we are now.
It's just that when you have a mind for certain things, and then you can see certain moves, 4, 5, 6 moves into
Ahead.
the future.
Yeah.
You gotta appreciate a mind
That's
like that.
chess, baby.
You know what I mean?
That's chess.
Yeah, you really gotta
It's the fools who
appreciate.
play checkers, man. The chess people's you gotta look at in advance what would happen, what might happen.
Yeah.
And this time that's how you play the game of chess. You can't just think that one move will determine everything else. Like, no. That's checkers.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's a chess master. So Masai, you gotta give credit when credit's due.
And kudos to Nick Nurse, man. He out coaching. You know what I mean?
masses.
Yeah, out coaching Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
I mean, well, let's not just say Steve Kerr alone, because at every point of each series that they've played during the playoffs, he's always made adjustments for the next game.
Right.
For these guys to come through on top the next game. You understand?
Absolutely.
And it really takes somebody who understands the game of basketball and just really, pushes forth, and says, hey.
How long has he been coaching for? 30 years?
Yeah, he's been coaching for a good while now.
30 years, but this is his first head coach.
First head coach position in the NBA.
NBA. Gotcha.
I think overseas he had a couple stints as a head coach. Maybe at the collegiate level, I think he may have been a head coach. But as far as the NBA goes, this is his first stint as the head coach.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure how many years he spent as the Raptors assistant coach. But even when he was the assistant coach, under what's dude's name now?
Casey?
Under Casey.
Yeah.
They were saying,
Damn, you forgot about
look,
Casey?
sorry, man.
Damn.
Casey, we love you, man, but listen.
Damn, you don't love him?
But, they're saying under Casey, it was always that Nick Nurse defensive scheme
Yeah.
that was really pushing everything.
Right, I heard that in the beginning.
Yeah, so this is just one of those things where now you're not only seeing the defensive scheme, but you're also seeing the offensive mind behind just one of the greatest runs in Raptors history, man. If not the greatest run in Raptors history.
I can agree to that. So now, the $1 million question, man. If Raptors win the ship, do they go to the White House or do they go to Parliament Hill?
That's a good question. But if I was the Raptors, I'd be shooting for Parliament Hill because I ain't looking to have no burgers.
That's true.
I ain't looking to have no burgers and fries at the White House, bro.
That's true. But I to this day, I still feel like he does that shit and stuff, whatever, just to only like the sports peoples and stuff, just to shit on them. I feel like you Donald Trump, man, you can come out with some filet mignon and everything and some of the fine shit, whatever. Well, I guess you're doing that just to troll and stunt.
You can have the Salt Bay come in and throw some salt all over this shit.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. I'm like, yo, you want to come in with the burgers and the fries? No, take your ass to Parliament Hill. But Parliament Hill, have you seen or even heard Parliament Hill talking about that? Because think about it. I never heard shit when the Jays won, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, where did the Jays go?
That's a good question.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a good question. I don't know where the Jays went.
That's what I'm saying. Where did the Jays go and stuff like whatever? Because we know all American sports teams and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
When they win, they take their ass straight to the White House and they take their ass to Disney World.
True.
They can go to Parliament Hill, take their ass to Canada's Wonderland, and then call it a day. I don't know. I'm just saying. It's just this is the $1 million question. I'm thinking Parliament Hill too, but they better clear the way for some shit, whatever, because Trudeau better come out with that proper shit.
Oh no! Trudeau gonna come out with some proper shit.
Okay,
Yeah. You understand? It's all. Listen, we already got restaurants giving Kawhi lifetime, lifetime meals. So I'm pretty sure he can call up any one of those spots and say, "Listen, I need you to cater this this championship brunch, whatever it is. These cats need to eat some good food, and let's supply it to them. No burgers, no fries."
Gotcha. On to the next, man. Salute and congrats to Sean Corey Carter, also known as Jay-Z, billionaire Jay-Z, excuse my language. A billi. Yeah, the man's yeah, he had a freestyle like that. I remember now. It was Weezy, because Weezy had that whole Millie, yeah. And he said, Gru, let's change this to a Billy. He's like, I'm billionaire, and then he went in on it, whatever. So shit, he came, he saw, he conquered.
Yeah.
Since black people helped him get this far, why not we help other black businesses and stuff, whatever, boom. I don't know. Maybe i.e. the Podical there's other tons of businesses.
There's tons of businesses. Podical Sons.
I mean.
It's, I don't know if you have to reach a level of celebrity status for your people to start fucking with you on a certain level, to help you build that brand and maintain that brand.
But why? That's the part that hurts me.
Yeah.
Because when I came to Canada, right? Y'all was rocking what's that shit? Is it Michael Jazz?
Michael Jazz. Yeah, Michael Jazz.
And not just you, but I seen like tons of other people and stuff like that when I came like in the early 2000s.
Right.
Everybody had like Michael Jazz shirts, hats, and everything like that, whatever. And it had me feeling like, for a foreigner like me, oh shit, this is that Canadian shit, whatever.
Yeah.
So if I take this back with me to Cleveland, it'll be like out here popping and stuff, whatever.
Right. Who Michael Jazz?
Who Michael Jazz and stuff, whatever. And I was looking, I'm like, and then I think when I got the history, there was an independent type of dude company and everything like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's dope that so much people and stuff is kind of rocking with that and supporting that, whatever. But I'm like, why we stop? Because they didn't get to that critically acclaimed fame?
Well, I don't know
or it
why
just kind of fell off.
I don't know why we
just stopped.
I don't know why we stopped. I just know that one day, because he was set up in Sheridan Mall, right? He
oh, word.
Yeah, he had I want to say a store, but not quite a store. You know how they had like the little glass sectioned off place in the middle?
In the middle.
Yeah. So he had a spot in one of those, and I don't know if it's just a situation where he could no longer maintain it.
Gotcha.
And then he just disappeared from that spot. But after he disappeared from that spot, I don't know what happened. So I don't know if he set up shop somewhere else, brought himself to a new location, this, that, and the third. But he was very visible with inside Sheridan Mall, and I think that's why a lot of people fucked with him. You know what I mean? And dude, he had an attitude for business. Not only did he have an attitude for business, he just had a good attitude in general.
Right.
So when you go in there and you start speaking with him, you're like, yo, you know what? I'm going to support you. You know what I mean? Just off the conversation alone that you would have for him, say, oh, I'm going to pick something up and support you.
Right.
And I think that's really what garnished his attention.
I think with Jay, my thing stuff is with Jay. I feel like, yes, his music hit the mark. Jay's music always hit the mark and stuff on me, but I want to say other little ventures and stuff that he did.
Yeah.
It's just kind of, I guess, kind of slapped and just like, it stood out to people and stuff, whatever, because I guess like his music came up.
Right.
And then they're like, okay, well, if he's doing this, let us fuck with it. If he's doing this, let us fuck with it. So I'm like, is that more of an entertainment kind of thing, or is it just like a well-known figure type of thing? Because what's Pursuit of Happiness do? Like Carter, who Will Smith played and stuff for the Pursuit of Happiness and everything, whatever, right? We know how he kind of came up, but because he doesn't have an entertainment route, whatever, do we still follow his other business ventures, or we just kind of just say, like, well, fuck it, he made his money, the end?
Yeah, I think that's what it really
so you still have to. So I guess basically and stuff, for the entertainers and stuff are the real millionaires, or whatever, within the black community. Because Warren Buffett, Caucasian, still making his millions and billions.
Yeah.
Jobs before he passed, same thing. Bill Gates, same thing. And they're not those aren't entertainment people.
Yeah, but with them though, we know of them through media. Even though see, and this is the thing that we got to look at. If you're doing entertainment, it's more easier for us to recognize you, to see what you're doing, right?
Right.
Outside of entertainment, successful black businessmen don't get that light. Like, for instance,
the Morehouse dude,
the Morehouse
billionaire, who says he's gonna pay loans,
right?
Right.
I didn't know him before this.
Yeah, I didn't know him. He just popped up out of nowhere.
You understand?
Right.
So it was him doing a good deed for Morehouse, and then that getting publicized.
And then his story got known to like Forbes and everybody and their granny now.
Right. Whereas, Warren Buffett, dude will just pop up in regular news. Dude will just pop up in regular, business week. You know what I mean?
Right.
Bill Gates. We know Bill Gates because of Microsoft, but then he'll just pop up in regular news.
Right.
He'll just pop up in Business Week.
Right.
So you understand? He'll be mentioned as the richest this and that. They'll be mentioned as the richest this and that.
Because the media will still mention him.
Media will still mention him. Where like I said, I didn't know that this black billionaire dude existed.
Yeah.
But think about how many dudes who are probably not black, maybe not as rich as he is, but are more publicized than he is. So for us now, right? We look at Jay-Z, and Jay-Z has really been a brand before we even started discussing brands.
Yeah, because his name is Sean Corey Carter. His name is not Jay-Z. Birth name is not Jay-Z.
Before we even started discussing brands, him and Puffy, you understand? It was like, these are the entertainers, the rap guys who are doing other things.
The moguls.
The moguls, right? And even when they're doing other things, we know about the other things because they're bringing it back into the entertainment space, right? They let us know about their other business ventures, what's happening. Right?
Yeah.
And that's how we can slowly see their rise, their climb to fame. Like, for a lot of people, Nas is a shocker.
Oh, with the TV deal thing.
Yeah, because a lot of people know Nas as a rapper, and that's it.
Right.
They don't know about his investments that he put aside. They didn't know about the Nest. They didn't know about the TV. They don't know. They see Mass Appeal everywhere, but don't know that he's got a hand in Mass Appeal. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So if it's not visual to us on an entertainment level, then we probably just may never know about it, and then probably not support those other ventures.
Oh, that's sad though.
It is sad. You know what I mean? Because we should be able to, or someone should be focusing on that to bring these things to light. You know what I mean? Like, there should be like a Black Business Weekly.
Yeah.
That just pops up and focuses on, Black businesses and communities, successful, those that are on the come up, and how we can, lend our hand to support them and help them continue to grow. Just think about it, man. If Jay-Z,
stay tuned.
If Jay-Z was not in the light like how he's in the light, would he be so big? You know, man, because it's really the community that gets behind him. The community, we buy Ciroc because of Puffy.
Facts.
You understand?
Facts, yeah, because I looked at it and stuff as that. Since Ciroc came to market, I really haven't bought like Bellevue or Grey Goose unless somebody gifted to me.
Unless somebody gifted to you.
Yeah.
And you were buying Bellevue and Grey Goose because they were talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay-Z lyrics.
It was them who was selling the stuff.
Same thing with the Ace of Spade and everything.
Ace of Spades.
Yeah, Ace of Spade, Armadale. I never bought a pair of S. Carters. Them shoes were kind of ugly to me. They were ugly to me.
I yet to buy a pair of Yeezys because I think those shits is ugly as hell.
It's just fucking ugly and stuff as well. But there's certain type of things that I wouldn't mind getting behind and everything like that. I I'm a fan of all the other business ventures, stuff like the 40/40s, the title thing. The title thing for him to go compete with Spotify and Apple and everything like whatever. Right. And to shoot up to 100 mil, that's a hand clap.
Yeah, that's
a hand clap and stuff for them because it has the least bit amount of time stuff between them, right? So, salute to Jay and stuff, whatever, and everything, and let's get these other black businesses and stuff, whatever. Let's start locally, nationally, and worldwide and stuff, whatever, with our peoples and stuff, whatever. Most definitely. Oh, honorable mention and stuff, whatever, to Rihanna too, man, for being the richest female musician on the planet. Outbeat Madonna, outbeat Celine Dion, and outbeat Queen Beyonce.
But here's okay, so case in point, right? Mm-hmm. Here it is. If we look at cosmetics on a whole, right? Estee Lauder, MAC, I don't know. There's the whole range of them that have been making.
Go in your woman's makeup bag and you can call out some.
Been making millions,
facts,
like millions,
absolutely,
upon year after year after year, right?
Right.
On the market alone. So now here you have a mega superstar, Rihanna. Now she lends her name. And she goes out and she starts developing products for herself.
Right.
Right? Women are always going to wear makeup.
That's a given.
So now, your favorite artist is putting out makeup?
And they buying it. Hotcakes.
It sells itself.
She got that. She got the Fenty with the Puma.
Yeah.
And with the thought flops.
Yeah.
With the fur shit.
Yeah.
Her sneakers. Then you got the Fenty Savage little lingerie thing.
But that brand itself, the Fenty brand itself.
The Fenty brand itself, whatever, right? And so that catapulted her to, I think, like 600 million. Strong, over 600 million and stuff, strong and stuff, whatever. I think, and then Madonna is the one kind of chasing her with like that 500, and then Celine Dion, because Beyonce and stuff is like 3 pushing 400 mil.
Okay.
So I was looking at it, I was like, yo, we got the male who just came up, and now we see kind of his female counterpart and stuff, whatever. So, but you're right. What's up?
What's up? What is it? Which Kardashian is it? Which is the
Kylie?
youngest? What's she at?
Kylie Jenner?
Yeah.
She up there. She billions.
Is she the richest out of all of them, or?
I believe so.
Okay.
And it's the makeup.
But they don't put her in that category because she's not an artist.
No, she's not a musician.
She's not an entertainer.
She's not an entertainer.
Right.
She's not a musician. She's just there. I guess it's a socialite type of thing.
Right.
But even hers, I'm always mixed feelings and stuff on her. It's not to shit on her, but I always look at it and stuff as that you've had, I want to say, a better playing field than everybody else. So, okay, Jay-Z was former drug dealer and everything like that, and all the above from the hood, kind of worked his way rooter to tutor.
Yeah.
Rihanna was an island girl who took a chance, her mom took a chance to send her to America to be this musician, rooted to the tutor. Nigga, her people's been had paper.
Which is true.
Her people's been had paper and stuff, whatever. I mean, she just kind of utilized the resources. That's why I'm saying, I said it a few episodes back, whatever. You have to utilize all your resources and stuff, whatever, and make sure you exhaust them and stuff well. Because if she never utilized her resources and stuff, whatever, I don't think Kylie Jenner would have catapulted to the place where she is and stuff, whatever now. Like, I still play hand into the sex tape.
Well, I was about to say the Kardashians got their start from the hood too.
Yes, they did get their start from the hood.
They got their start from the hood.
Hood means dick in another language. But yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like it comes down to and stuff with her utilizing her thing. So it's not like I don't respect her grind, but I acknowledge it. But it's still, I still feel like it's in a different category from these two individuals.
And do you think the time of social media that we are in now has a lot to do with it.
Hell yeah.
Because
you remember them chicks doing the little Kylie Jenner lip challenge thing where they get their lips sucked in looking like a puffer fish?
Because if we think about it and really go back, it was Paris Hilton who really started that whole
socialite movement.
That whole socialite movement and making money from that whole socialite movement.
Yeah.
I mean, again, she had the means to start with, right?
In the Hilton family.
But she parlayed what she had into a successful stint. But then her stint was over.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're absolutely right.
And so I'm
she
saying,
didn't utilize her resources and stuff, whatever.
Well, I'm saying, is it that, or is it that the time? The time in that where she in, like, the social media wasn't ripe for it at that time.
Nah, because I want to say her sex tape came out a little bit before Kim.
A little bit before Kim
and stuff with her, because that was the rise of the sex tapes and stuff, whatever, right?
Right,
and that
right.
whole time frame and stuff. So, and remember, like Kim's family and stuff, whatever, kind of just took that sex tape fame, and just kind of slowly coasted and waved and stuff and rode that and stuff nice and quietly until it got to this point where social media is now.
Yeah.
Paris could do the same damn thing because Paris has been everywhere. Right.
Yeah, like but she didn't have an affinity for brothers. I think that's where her downfall is. You gotta have the affinity of brothers who are.
Kardashians boosted up black stock, man. Like, you remember, it made every other chick and stuff whatever look at a black man's like, well, if the Kardashians will do it,
yeah.
I will try black dick, and then they'll give it a shot. And like even like a European, they're like, what is this black dick? I see this Kim Kardashian.
I see this black dick all over the place.
Black dick all over the place. Whatever.
She like them tall and long.
Yeah. So then that was it. So that's why, like, when it comes to like the friggin', what was it, Lonzo Ball and his kids going to Lithuania or whatever, those dudes getting righteous over there. They're getting dealt with properly. Because they're looking like, the Kardashians have them one. Why can't I have one? He's right here.
He's right here.
He's right here.
Like, Daddy. Yeah. Invite him to dinner.
Exactly, man. I ain't mad at that.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If this is what we're going to look at as the new claim to fame, being a socialite, then we really gonna have to work on you, Marv.
Me?
Yeah. You really gotta be the socialite of the crew.
So I'm gonna change my status and a thing called public figure.
You gotta put public figure underneath the name, man.
Bitch, whatever.
Yeah, man. And you know what I mean? Start going out, and we gotta have some paparazzi to follow you around and shit.
But no, I always said I wanted to do.
What's that?
There was a commercial long time ago and stuff for that. I think it was Captain Morgan. They went to the club. These dudes went to the club and they took like mad group photos and shots and stuff of themselves. Yeah. And just made like bootleg flyers and put it outside the clubs and everything like that, whatever. And then they were like, they walked to the club and stuff, whatever. All of them, they're like, oh shit, it's the 4 guys. Yeah. And they just got in the club, finessed it. I'm like, fuck it. If we on it, I'm about that life.
Like about that life?
I'm about that life.
Yeah, we gonna do something, man.
I'm about that life.
We're gonna boost your social activity up, man.
Yeah, because I think I'm slacking and shit like that when it comes to social media and shit, whatever, because I don't know,
Marv, you could be worth millions. Our show could be nationwide right now. I don't know I don't know what's wrong with you, bro.
So wait. So that means I have to sleep with a rich or known Middle Eastern, Armenian descent type woman to do it?
Yeah, you just gotta get in there. So get in where to fit in.
Send them up.
Get in with it. Listen, those out there in Podical land, if you know any rich European, Black or Asian women who got socialite connections, Marv's free, man.
Well, yeah, I'm about that life. Just let them know that if it comes to sex day purpose, we getting a professional in there, because like I said last week and stuff, I'm not about the tripod and the thing.
And no drones. He don't like drones. He don't want nothing falling out.
You about to lose your head. You don't want nothing
falling out of the air and onto his shit.
You about to lose your head in there real quick. Yo, let's talk about chemical castration real quick.
Chemical castration. Yeah. If there's any, if there was a choice between the two castrations, I'd probably want the chemical one.
Yeah, because the surgical one, nigga, you losing it. You should be auditioning for Game of Thrones characters and shit after that.
After that, be one of them soldiers.
The Unsullied?
When the Unsullied?
The Unsullied, the Dickless Warriors? Yeah, man. You could be one of them dudes and stuff, whatever.
You're such a prick. No, I'm not.
It can't prick up. There's nothing there. You're such a Ken doll.
That I am.
Yo, chemical castration and stuff, whatever. So, I know Alabama's been getting a lot of flack recently with the whole Arthur thing. You know, with that, them not showing that gay episode and stuff with Arthur.
Right.
Abortion.
Right.
But this one had me with I got a love-hate relationship with Alabama and stuff now, whatever, right? Because Alabama now, they're joining 8 other states and passing a bill on chemical castration. And they use the chemical castration and stuff, whatever, for sex offenders who caught cases with minors for 13 years or younger.
Right, okay.
I'm a fan of that. I don't feel like pedophiles should be dealt with and stuff, whatever.
Listen, yeah. You go on that route, just best believe something gonna happen to you. Something gonna happen to you. Either or something gonna happen to you. And if it's you getting limp dick for the rest of your life, you're gonna get limp dick for the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
I'm about that.
So I mean, with the chemical castration, it reduces the libido and sexual activity within a person. So if they've been charged and stuff, whatever, like when they come time to see parole or probation, they get these injections and stuff, whatever. I want to say on a weekly basis with the parole, or I think a monthly basis. I'm not too sure, depending on the individual. But it's crazy. So I was looking at them like, yo, salute to Alabama. But then somebody was telling me, oh, we shouldn't be praising Alabama right away and stuff for the whole thing, especially with the abortion thing, telling people what to do with their body. Now they want to do something else to somebody else's body.
Somebody else's body.
But I was like, I can't tell a person and stuff about the abortion. That's absolutely right. It's all onto the woman.
Yeah,
it's all onto the woman and stuff. There was some chick I think on social media stuff somewhere. I think her name's like Suki Hana or something like that. Whatever. She went on like Instagram Live saying she at the abortion clinic because this nigga is crazy and she about to get an abortion and stuff. Whatever. Right now she about to kill this baby. That's beyond me.
Yeah.
That's wild and stuff. Whatever. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if a chick is that wild or the person's that wild and stuff, whatever, it depends on the case. A conversation still needs to be had.
I think it's a case-to-case basis. And you know what I will say? We always say it's the right for a woman to decide what to do with her body. Mm-hmm. But then we also got to realize that I don't think it should just be the woman's decision alone, because she ain't shoot sperm out her finger and impregnate herself.
Facts.
You understand? So while it is her right, I think, the participating partner should have some form of say in it.
I think it's one of those Scandinavian countries, either Sweden, Norway, or Finland. One of the Scandinavian nations, right? Their thing and stuff is that a man and a woman and stuff, if they're not married, they have a chance to opt out and stuff, whatever, from the pregnancy. The man has a chance to opt out of the pregnancy.
Okay.
So basically and stuff, whatever, basically it pops off where my man, if she comes to him and say, I don't want, I'm having this baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. I got my stamp collection going on over here. I don't know if I'm really about this life yet. I got some shit to buy. He can actually sign paperwork and stuff and relinquish his parental rights.
Really?
Before it gets to a type of level.
Did not know that.
Yeah, so I was looking at him like, yo, that, step back, #men too. We go through some shit too.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was a fan of that aspect and everything like that, whatever. But pertaining to the abortion thing, I was like, yo, that's serious. This fucking with somebody's body. And then this one, whatever. But this one is fucking with somebody's body because they committed a crime.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. Because they committed a crime and stuff, whatever. This is the reason why and everything. But I'm pretty sure other ways in Alabama you can get around it, whatever. Like for the abortion thing, like just leave the state.
Well, that's what I always thought. Like, I mean,
just leave the state.
You can't have it in this state, but you're probably just
take your ass on a nice little drive.
2 or 3 hours away from
somewhere,
the next.
Yeah, because Alabama's by like Louisiana, Georgia, Mississippi, take your ass to another state, go get it done.
Yeah.
Go get it dealt with and stuff, whatever, right? I don't know. I was like, they be spazzing and stuff, whatever. You had an abort? A mission or two?
Not that I know of.
Oh, good for you. Good for you.
Not that, and like I said, not that I know of.
Well,
because a lot of times,
I don't mind.
A lot of times, women will do it and not say anything to them. Some women don't even let the men know that they could be pregnant or they pregnant because they already have it in mind that they're gonna abort, right? So, listen, man, there's a lot. There's probably a lot out there, and it's probably happening more frequently than not that men know of, that anybody know of. A woman might be in a situation where she don't have no support system at all, so she got she got to go at it by herself. You understand? It could be a one night stand and it happens.
See, I'm a Plan B kind of guy.
You're Plan B.
I'm a Plan B kind of guy and stuff like that. Plan B's always been the saver for me, whatever. I have yet
haven't gone that far.
No, I haven't went to the abort missions and stuff like that, whatever. Because I think like when it comes to abort mission, I think it grew from like a little zygote to a little tadpole status and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give it a shot, whatever. I'd be like, yo, we did some shit. I'll be back. And just buy the plan. Be like, hey,
swallow this lozenge. Let's swallow this lozenge.
Hey, I'm gonna hey, boo, just go ahead. That's my bad. 1-800 my bad. Here you go. And then just call it a day.
Just call it a day.
But I don't know. Like, I'm a fan for this chemical castration thing. But the other states, I had to look up the other states and stuff for them. So other states are Florida, Georgia, Louisiana, California, Texas, Oregon, Wyoming, and Michigan.
I wonder, out of all the cases that they have tried and found the person guilty, has this been a part of the sentence?
Of the sentencing?
Yeah, of the sentencing.
That's $1 million question. That's a good question.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of times, even though it's passed, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be administered.
Yeah.
Right? And and I'm probably sure that they're looking at it like the worst case scenario, like a repeat offender or like somebody who's really abusive in the situation.
True.
You understand? The dude who's probably never been a molester before, but for godforsaken reason has fell in love with this underage person and has some sort of godforsaken relationship where it's not really considered rape. It might have been consensual. That person being charged, I don't think they probably administered that type of treatment to them. At least I don't know.
Well, I don't know because at
least I don't know how
that one might be sticky in itself for them, because if that person's the adult, whatever, they know minors and stuff are very impressionable and everything. They probably say he swindle management her mind and everything. He or she's mind.
Yeah.
To bring them to that type of level and stuff, whatever, right? But my thing, the oddball question stuff I was asking stuff, I was like, when it comes to the chemical castration and stuff, whatever, I'm like, how does it like work pertain to women? Because think about it, we're in a situation, we're in times now where there's a rise where teachers are banging these male students.
Yeah.
Not happened in my time.
Yeah. No.
I didn't get no dime piece teachers trying to offer me no ill nah whatever for the grade, but that's okay though.
It's okay.
I'm gonna just cry in my shower. But that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at them like, how does it work with them? Because I'm like, well, if it's killing the libido and stuff like that.
Well, I was about to say, if it's a libido thing, maybe it kills their libido. Maybe they just don't feel like having sex. And maybe there's no drive, I'm assuming it would work on that physical level, not the actual body itself, but the chemicals that produce arousal. Let's say that.
Facts. Okay.
Maybe it just kills that altogether. But I'm pretty sure those dudes who are getting caught up, or women who are getting caught up, would probably prefer that castration over physical. You know what I mean?
Which castration?
Well, here's the thing, and I was also saying, we were speaking off here earlier. Is it reversible? You know what I mean? Is it something where
I guess if the treatment stops, right?
If the treatment stops,
If the treatment stops, and it's a different type of ball game and stuff, whatever. Because more likely it might come back, depending on the person, right? But some treatments and stuff, whatever, once it keeps going to like a different type of level, you might be SOL. So you might be SOL to the point where, like, the same thing with the Hulk. Like I was saying, when it comes to the Hulk, there's only so many times you can transform into the Hulk to the Hulk and Bruce Banner becomes one.
Right.
So, like, there's no going back from there or whatever. You're just, that's who you are.
Yeah.
So it might be a point where, like, you might get, let's say that person's body might say, all right, you know what? 20 injections and that's it. You can't get no more morning wood, whatever. It's just morning deadwood.
But what if he goes out and buys some Viagra after that?
Man, he's gonna be punching his dick awake to see if it might even get like a little from it, whatever.
What if he gets a bottle of red wine?
Then he might be related to me. Oh, cuz. I will call him that. Yo, have you ever watched My 600-Pound Life?
Listen, I've seen a few episodes in passing. Like, you know, when you change the channel
and then it's on and you look like, why the fuck is this person so damn big?
Yeah, and then I switch it. There's few things that I don't watch or I can't watch on television because I think of it as exploitation.
Yeah, TLC.
Yeah,
TLC exploits every goddamn body.
that whole network.
Running from what was it? What was the tiny people?
They
don't call themselves midgets. I call myself midgets.
Yeah,
the little people.
The little people. Yeah.
I Am Jazz. That's the girl born with the both parts.
Yeah.
What's the other one, man? 90 Day Fiance and shit like that. Whatever. This one expose people immigration problems.
I mean, they claim they're doing it for awareness. Quotes. But you know what I mean? They're really doing it for the whole fact of exploitation and the fact that they can make money off of exploiting these people. So I look at it as, damn, this person is, 500, 600 pounds plus. You coming in and saying, hey,
we just like to know why you.
And we'll take care of all your medical bills. All that person is probably listening to is taking care of my medical bills, to be godforsaken honest. Mm-hmm. And someone had sent me a clip on social media, on IG, right? And this clip was somebody else who made a clip from one of the episodes of My 600-Pound Life. And it was a nurse actually cleaning the person. That's my first thought, right? So they had showed.
What that shit smell? Imagine that room. What it smell like?
Okay, so that was the quote.
Oh, what that room smell like?
Or must be something in that reference, right? And all I could think of in my mind was, damn, that poor person had been exploited at the TV show. And now look, somebody's made a clip of that and now further exploiting them on social media. And I felt bad for that person.
Oh, not me.
I mean, listen, you got to where you were out of your own doings.
Yeah.
But you ain't asked for nobody to exploit you.
But they can't move now.
So they can't move. That's a reason to film them and exploit them?
I mean, look, but like this. You think about the people and stuff, whatever, say somebody done shit on themselves, whatever, in public, and they got that little shitty walk, whatever, right?
Right.
They be like, oh, this nigga just shit on himself. Someone gonna come out real quick. Look at this nigga just shitted on himself. Whatever, right?
Yeah,
and he probably just like, hey, he's probably trying to chase them, must try to get that fucking phone out of my face. Nigga, you 600 pounds. You ain't going nowhere. You just splat out, tat out, highlight me now. You just stuck. Be like, look, we gonna put this camera in for you. Don't move. Please don't record me. Too late. We got all the lights in here already. Action.
Yeah. But I'm saying that person is thinking of it like, listen, okay, yeah, it's gonna be on the I'm gonna be on a show, but at the end of the day, they're gonna take care of my medical bills, and there's gonna be some form of help on it. But could you just imagine now if that person is on social media, runs into that page, sees themselves, right?
Right.
Sees the hundreds of comments degrading them.
Won't that motivate you to lose weight though?
I don't know, because if you're in that position already, I'm pretty sure there's probably a few things that would have motivated you to try and lose the weight. A lot of these people they can't just break it down and lose the weight. I know,
but okay, hear me out. One of my boys and stuff, whatever, right? He does like a little personal trainer thing and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
On the side and stuff, the two actually and stuff, whatever. Salute to Glory Hole. And my other dude and stuff, whatever, he has this thing called Front Page Body and stuff, whatever, right?
All right.
And anytime if I'm on social media and shit, whatever, I say I'm on Instagram just scrolling, and I see one of these niggas things come up and stuff, whatever, like their workout shit and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like I gotta do some push-ups or some sit-ups. It motivates me and shit, whatever, right? If I even see a fucking Janet Jackson old dance video, somebody like that, whatever, and a chick has like the V cut, like the Usher little V cut shit, whatever, I'm looking like, fuck am I doing myself and everything like that? You out here fucking social media with your shirt off and shit. I'm
man.
The fuck?
Listen,
the only person that made me feel good is Andy Ruiz, whatever. Fat dude who beat Anthony Joshua.
Listen, you see my picture, right? Yeah. There was no six-pack. It was just one small keg.
One keg, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
He said, fuck it, whatever. I'm like, is that what we're doing out here?
I'm going to say, fuck it. Listen. I don't need to exercise. I feel good with my body. I'm at peace with myself. If y'all don't know yet, Not Your Average Joseph got a shirtless photo going on with the hashtag sexy husband, sexy dad.
He's bringing sexy back. Correction, he never left. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I was seeing that, I'm like, I don't know. 600 Pound Life is a heavy show. I'll tell you why.
It's a heavy show, right?
Pun intended. But I would watch a full episode. I haven't watched a full episode, but I will watch a full episode for Kirk Smith. Kirk Smith is a drug dealer, drug lord in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yeah.
That was running shop all through his big ass house by his damn self. Well, not by his damn self. He had other runners, pun intended, for him. But he was running operations of guns, drugs, prescriptions, marijuana, all that type of stuff. Whatever. He was running shit, and like when they caught up to him and stuff, whatever, he was that big they couldn't bring him in the courtroom. They had to leave him on a gurney in the paramedic truck and stuff. Had to pull out and brought court to him. So he was literally bigger than Nino Brown in a sense. But
he was bigger than the Kingpin.
He was bigger than the Kingpin. So I was looking at him like, yo, Doc. If they had an episode of 600 Pound Life about this dude, I will watch from the beginning to the fucking end. Credits included.
See, this is what gets me. Now, did he start off when he was like a slim dude? Because this is what I would have to watch it for.
I want to say he was a dude and stuff, whatever. He always had height on him.
Right.
And he was kind of like a stocky type of dude.
Okay.
And I seen some earlier photos and stuff, because he's a family man.
Yeah.
Right? And he was about that level. I want to say, if I'm looking at by the photos, I'm saying he's no more than like 230.
Right.
For his height and his size.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? And then I guess, more money, more problems, or more food, more burgers came in, and then boom, bam.
Plus, you calling the shots, so you ain't really got to go nowhere.
You ain't got to go nowhere. You're a shot caller, right? Yo, go pop off on this, go sell this, and bring me back 2 cheeseburgers and stuff, whatever.
On your way back, just stop at Mickey D's.
No, Steak and Shake, man. Steak and Shake be popping.
Steak and Shake?
Steak and Shake be
On your way back, stop at Steak and Shake.
Yo, you get the Oreo milkshake and shit like that, whatever, with like the triple steak burger. Woo!
Right. So he's sitting in front of the TV watching First 48, making sure his ass and none of his runners is ending up on that shit.
Bingo.
And just, and throwing back the steak.
And just throwing back. So, I mean, yo. But so they convicted him for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And there's no prison in the state of Ohio that can handle that for a man his size.
But I would almost think he already under house arrest.
Right, you might as well just pay it. You might just pay it like a jailer to sit there and kill his interactions and stuff, whatever, and just like guard up.
Yeah.
Because other than that, I'm like, he ain't going nowhere. Where he going to escape to?
You think that might have been his plan all the while?
Oh shit. You might be onto something.
He might deserve some stats.
Yo, I get him that. He about that life, man. Yo, and then keep the fat boy spirit alive, man. Shout out to Andy Ruiz, man, Jr. Beating the shit out of Anthony Joshua last Saturday, man. Fat boy stand the fuck up, man.
No, that's it, man.
Because I'm like, yo, I'm looking at him like, I was looking at this shit, I was like, yo, you got a fat drug lord kingpin out here. Then you got this fat big boy boxer and stuff, whatever, just knocking out like Anthony Joshua's built like a Adonis god.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Olympian.
Yeah.
And he got washed by a dude and stuff. You thought you had a dad bod, whatever. Nigga, sit your little ass down. That dude and stuff, whatever, got the...
He got 4 dads bods?
He got the man, he got the man titties and stuff like that, whatever. He got the gut. But granted, with him, I want to say, he got the impromptu call and stuff for that. He was going to box Anthony Joshua at the end of April because Big Baby and stuff tested positive and stuff for steroids 3 times.
Okay.
So it's kind of like an impromptu thing and stuff for him to fight for the beginning of June, right?
Okay.
I'm not saying that he could have been in better shape and stuff, whatever, but I'm like, yo, a P90X or something, though, whatever, right?
Something get it popping.
Because, okay, Tyson Fury, a boxer like Tyson Fury and stuff, whatever, ain't really like, I want to say a boxer's physique, but it was still better shape than Andy Ruiz. But he still made it happen, man. So salute to all the fat dudes and the big boys and stuff out there, whatever. We seeing you, Rick Ross and stuff. If he ain't bringing no light to y'all and stuff, whatever, I know these 2 dudes better give you a little motivation and stuff, whatever. Keep on doing, keep on trucking, keep on eating. Yeah, man. Next thing, let me ask you this now. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you rate the level of self-snitching on social media?
Man, it's at an all-time high. I think it's at 20 right now.
20? I was about to say. I was going to say a 13? Yeah. I was going to say, it's about up there and stuff, whatever. Because, like, okay, recently, a girl, she kidnapped her man's side chick. Had on streaming on Facebook Live. And she beat the shit out of the girl and stuff, whatever, like on a drive. So she had the side chick in the car.
Yeah.
In the back seat, she just doing the 1s and 2s. And her girl was in the car with her. And she kept saying like, bitch, you want to fuck my man? You want to fuck my man? And she just parked up, pulled over, and just put the beats on her like an NPC. So I was looking like, we can see your face, though. Like, why you ain't at least wearing like a ski mask or something like that, whatever. But even Facebook is more like who you are, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's all it's about right now. If you really think about it.
Like, you already told them who you are possibly, but now you just added your face to recognize and stuff with the possible name you could have gave. Because you could have gave a name like Boomshika Jenkins. Mm-hmm. And then they're like, that's not Boomshika, but that face belonged to such and such and such. And that's literally kidnapping. Took the girl up and stuff out of her own free will and beat her. And that's assault. And I'm like, that's just one case. Chicago, a few years ago and stuff, whatever, with those kids and stuff, for the younger ones. I think the oldest one might have been 22.
Right.
And the rest of them, I think, was like maybe about, 17.
Yeah.
Where they kidnapped the special needs kid.
Right.
They were burning him with like cigarettes and weed and everything. And they beat on him. They beat him. They cut him and everything and stuff, whatever. All on live stream. We see you, nigga. Like, we see you. And they're just still doing it and stuff, still doing all the abuse and everything. And I'm like, yo.
Listen, man.
Why is everybody self-snitching stuff too high? Like,
cloud is bigger than everything, man. We talked about this, man. Clout is bigger than everything else.
Yikes.
They'll look to get these charges for the clout. They gotta be looking to get these charges for the clout. If we look at hood rap videos,
right,
there's nothing less than 20 guns in those videos.
Oh yeah. Was it the Max Rebo, NFL Cartel Bo, when they did the video at the park and everything?
Listen, man, I call it chopper raps because they ain't nothing but choppers in the raps.
Yeah, that's true. They did like, yeah. Niggas won't beef. Gang, gang, gang. Like 30 guns in one scene.
And I'm like, y'all realize, like, the feds are on social media.
They claim it's props, though.
They're claiming it's props.
They claim it's prop guns.
I guess that's one of those oregano they be smoking to on
Tea leaves, sir.
Tea leaves on the gram.
sir.
Is that what they smoking to on the gram?
Tea leaves.
Listen, man, they're doing a lot of dry snitching on themselves. That's 100% fact.
Yeah.
But they doing it because they doing it for the gram.
That's insane. So let me ask you, social media, does it have an effect on a person's mental health? Because especially if you're seeing all of this type of shit.
Yeah.
Now, whatever, right? Like, picture you living your regular, degular life. And, you know, me, I'm about to blow up and stuff soon. I'm about to be a public figure. Stay tuned, y'all.
Right.
And then you look and stuff, whatever. You didn't know me. We didn't have the Podical Sons. And you see, like, yo, this nigga Marv out here just living it. He out here wearing suits, going to clubs and everything and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And you're looking like you're at home eating some oodles and noodles and shit, whatever, right? That would fuck with your mental health, wouldn't it?
I think it's fucking with a lot of people's mental health right now. And I think the real sad part about it, it's perception.
Absolutely.
Because even if you weren't successful, Marv, you get what I'm saying? But you just play the role for social media, them cats out there don't know no better. So they're sucking it up, thinking, shit, how am I gonna get as successful as Marv? Well, Marv ain't got shit. I mean, not saying that you ain't got shit.
Yeah.
But I mean, we gonna hook you up with a rich European.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's true.
Then you're gonna have some shit. But then they're gonna say, how do I get myself a European that's rich?
Well, I'll teach seminars in the near future, folks. Stay tuned.
How many seminars is out on social media telling you that you ain't shit? Till you learn what I know.
Duh, that's facts. Rich dad, poor dad, yo, all those type of seminars.
They be telling you ain't shit because you don't know what I know. Then you trying to find out what they know.
And then you looking like, nigga, you knew this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
It's most definitely out there fucking with people's minds. You know, from trying to be liked, from trying to be listen, man, you don't need nobody to like you to validate you, man. You should already know this, but social media is telling you that you do, and a lot of people buy into it.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Next question to you. Do you feel pressure to post anything on social media? Because, you know, some people and stuff, they if they do it for the likes, not the clout.
Yeah.
Some people might just do it for the likes and stuff for that.
Well, why you think you got a shirtless, not your average Joseph?
Shit! Niggas out here, the confessors like Usher is coming out. Yo.
You're lucky you didn't get 2 Usher moves with that photo, bro.
I know, if you did the video move and stuff with the cover. I just wanna take it nice and slow. But yeah, I'm like, I feel like people and stuff, whatever, they feel like there's pressure and stuff. Me personally and stuff, whatever, I don't really feel like it's pressure.
Yeah.
But I'm a different type of weirdo, whatever, right? I look at it and stuff as that, like, there's sometimes I wouldn't mind posting up on Throwback Thursday. Right. When it clicks to me, I would post on Throwback Thursday and stuff, whatever, right? Especially like I want to say I kind of do it, things and stuff, whatever, to kind of align with the Podical Sons.
Yeah.
But most of the time and stuff, whatever, I guess I'm an outspoken private person. Let me say that. Like, I don't feel like I need to put out what's going on with me to the world. Right. So if I have tons of baby photos and stuff of myself, or throwback photos and stuff for them, but I don't feel like the world needs to see who the fuck I look like or whatever. That's not them. Yeah. Intimate situations, whatever, you be like, yo, you had a old baby photo? Here, let me show you. Boom, bam. Yeah. And I show it to you and stuff like that. I don't feel like it should be the world's knowledge. Right. I just feel like it's just for me. Yeah. So I mean, like, that's just how I feel and stuff, whatever. So I don't really feel pressure and stuff to post. But then you have people, you know, out here doing these whole quotes. You know, they out there and stuff, and they're like, no, I got to make sure, like, you know, my likes are in, like, the double-digit thousands and stuff, right? Yeah. And they do it hard. They go hard.
It's funny because, I mean, for some people, it's when you cross that point where, you know, before you were just posting it for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden now you're posting for other people.
Facts.
And sometimes that, you know what I mean, sometimes that line can be clearly defined, and sometimes it's blurred, you know what I mean, for some people.
Mm-hmm.
So when you really think about it, a lot of times when you see stuff posted, you're not in that mindset, that mind frame, so you question it. Like, well, okay, why this person really post that photo? I mean, were they really feeling themselves that day? Were they thinking they look like the best shit in the world? Or were they posting it to see what other people's responses were? To say, oh, yo, yeah, you was the shit that day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Let me like.
Mm-hmm.
Then, here's the kicker: when they post it and they don't get as much likes as they think they should get, now they all depressed and shit.
And that's what I'm saying. It's fucking with their mental health. Because the pressure. I tell a lot of people and stuff like, yo, pressure makes diamonds, man.
It sure does.
So I'm like, yo, don't let these things and stuff, if it's not going to work out for you and stuff, like, don't let this pressure get to you and you're not going to do greatness with it, with everything. If it's just going to bring you to a dark place, yo, don't worry about it. Some things are just not for you. Like, I'm speaking on a regular personal level. Like, you don't have to really do it for the likes. If you feel like that and stuff, whatever, that the likes mean the most to you and stuff, whatever, and you need that constant approval, then yeah. But if you know you're feeling yourself and stuff, whatever, why not you just send me a photo and stuff, be like, yo, this is the mood today. And you send through a text. Right?
Yeah, but they just don't want you to see the mood today. They want everybody to see the mood
world.
for
That's
today.
What I'm saying. So they're doing it for
they want everybody to see the mood for today. And it's funny because, you know, when I looked at it, I was like, shit. Today I got up and I was like, man, I have to hit the road today because
yeah, your missions.
For those who listen to the show, you know, we usually record in the Sun's man cave. Today we're in Mars man cave. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So the show hit the road today, and I had to freshen up before I hit the road. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Did my ones and twos and took a shower and stuff like that. And I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, you know what? I ain't got the Adonis body, but I'm all right. I'm okay.
It's called Dove, baby. Love the skin you're in.
I'm okay.
Love the skin you're in.
And I said, why do all these muscle-bound tattoos, man, get to post a picture of themselves muscled down and tattooed? I'm going to post one for the regular guy. And I post one for the regular guy.
Wow.
I don't care if anybody liked it. I don't care if anybody disliked it. But I'm like, hey, this is me. This is what you get. This is what you got to deal with.
What you see is what you get.
So deal with it.
I'm okay with that.
You know, and but again, I'm saying what's funny about this though is every 3 or 4 months, I do a page cleanup.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do a page cleanup.
Well, I do a page cleanup because a lot of stuff I post, and I post for that moment. Mm-hmm. But when I'm branding stuff, it doesn't really go with the overall branding.
I see what you're talking about now. I see it.
You understand?
Yeah.
So every few months, I look in and say, okay, what's relevant, and then whatever's irrelevant, I just remove.
I get it. Me personally and stuff, I think I'm on a level where I don't do a cleanup like that.
Yeah.
Part of the reason why I don't do a cleanup and stuff like that and stuff, whatever, because I just know, like, this is who I am.
Right.
Right? This is who I am and stuff. This is me. This is real TV and stuff, whatever. So it's not really much that's going to really change. I know, like, if I had to do, hopefully I don't come to that point where I'm one of those people that, the celebrity types that do damage control.
Yeah.
It is what it is and stuff, whatever. But the cleanups and stuff, whatever, are kind of worth it because remember, these people they crucified Kevin Hart for like a joke from like 10 years ago. Yeah. Right? So I mean, I guess the cleanups and stuff, whatever, is a must. I should go through my social media stuff, go clean up some shit, whatever. But I always tell people be mindful what you post.
Yeah.
So if you're mindful,
but it's not even. But like I'm saying, but it's not even the fact of being mindful of what I post because I don't post anything outlandish or outrageous.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But I just look at from a brand perspective. You understand? Because these are not I don't have these as personal pages. But every now and then I'll do a personal post. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I'm doing a personal post on something I consider a brand page, then when I go back and I look at it and I'm promoting it as a brand page, then certain stuff don't fit.
Well, you had your hat on.
Yeah, I did have. You're right.
You had your hat on.
You're right. Maybe that photo can stay.
Part of the brand. Be like,
maybe that photo can stay.
Yeah, be like, you look like a bootleg LL. Touch it, why don't you? Touch it, why don't you? I'm looking like, I'm like, what the? Go on with your bad self.
Yeah, I mean, every now and then you have to do that.
I mean, like, I don't want to go out here and stuff, go take my shirt off and stuff, and be like, this nigga trying to be like smooth and stuff, whatever.
Yeah, they are the Podical Sons.
This nigga trying to be like smooth. You know, I'd be like, yeah, I have my own separate type of photo, nowhere near your shit, because we're two topless Podical Sons. It's a questionable Podical Sons episode after that.
Hey, we might be Chip and Dale.
Yeah. Bills ain't gonna pay itself. Shake what your mama gave you.
Bills ain't gonna pay itself.
Shit, yeah, it's facts. Are you ready for the shits now, Smooth?
Ready for the shits?
Are you ready for
I'm
the
ready
shits?
for the shits.
All right. Do you take shits in public restrooms?
I try my best not to.
Did you have one of those soldier moments where you're like, fuck it?
I've had one of those moments where it's just, listen, man. There's no way in hell I'm gonna reach my destination.
I might not make it.
So you know what? This is gonna have to be the next best thing. Yeah, I've been there before.
I know somebody and stuff, whatever. The man said he has no problem taking shits in public restrooms because he knows he's saving toilet paper at the house. I'm like, this
nigga.
I was like, yo, you cheap bastard. I got plush shit at my house, whatever. I need to, when I wipe my ass, like, make sure I feel like a slice of bread and stuff, whatever. I'm wiping with it nice and soft and comfortable for me, right? So, my next question is stuff, not even, let's say, imagine you were dropping a deuce in a public place.
Right.
And you heard two men arguing outside your stall, right? And you're looking like, oh, shit, what's going on while you're taking your shit?
Yeah.
And then you heard them start fighting outside your stall.
Yeah.
And now they're doing the tussling action and stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
And they tussled their way into your stall while you're still sitting on the porcelain god. What's the first thing you gonna do?
Ask God why me? Cause you know what the funny shit is? That's just shit. You're shitting. That's the funny shit. Well, here it is, because you ain't got no newspaper in there. So this is actually some form of entertainment. You sitting on the phone and you're like, oh shit, somebody get their ass kicked out there.
So you're trying to look between the crack and stuff to make sure
you're trying to squeeze through the crack, see if you can see any action going on, or you doing the ones and twos.
But you gonna hear that. You know what a fight sounds like. You know what a fight sounds like. But that's what
you're saying. You say, yo, I wonder who get it. Cause you still alright.
But then boom, that
whole hell break loose at that point.
That's what I'm saying. What's the first thing you do? Because me personally and stuff, I'm like, yo, I don't want to get up a mud butt. So I want to reach for the toilet paper, but they might swing one way. It might hit me.
Yeah.
It might fuck me up from wiping up my ass.
Well, listen.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you just pull your pants straight the fuck up, and then you just have the dirty drawers?
That's a good question, man.
Or do you just swing at them and stuff because they done fucked up your peace of mind with this shit? Because they made it from their fight to all of y'all fights now.
That's some shit.
That's a situation.
Tell you what, I may not pull up my pants all the way, but might have to do a little penguin waddle out into the next stall and lock myself into the next stall. and quickly try to wipe my ass.
But okay, what if you weren't focused and stuff on them, and you were like in mid log?
Mid-log?
And now you gotta clench up and stuff for that to kind of cut it off in mid-log and everything like that, whatever. And now you can't sit there on the toilet like that, are you?
Well, first of all, I ain't clenching up nothing. I'ma sit there while they tussling and make sure that log get out.
Yo.
Then if I have to get up, I'm gonna get up and waddle somewhere.
Yeah.
And find a way to wipe my ass.
Just bust
ain't happening no mud butt over no fight.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
It's not even your fight.
Not my fight. Why do I have to have the mud butt?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even your fight, man. Like, nah, you shouldn't have to be dealing with that shitty situation like that.
Nah, no, that's not fair. That's not fair at all.
Yo, when I seen the video and stuff like that, I just scratched my head. I'm like, no one gives a fuck about the guy who was taking a shit. Yo, that's a nightmare come true. I'm like, that is a nightmare come true.
But here's the funny thing.
What's up?
The dude with the phone videoing it followed them right into the stall and caught homie in mid shit.
Yo.
Oh, damn. God damn. Oh, you know, homie was in there too saying, yo, I wonder who's getting their ass beat. Oh, shit.
He's trying to pull up. He's gonna pull up. He's like, well, fuck it. It's a wrap.
Oh, it's a wrap. With no toilet paper.
Oh, man. That's rough, man. That's rough. Yo, let me ask you a question. What's the best way to distract you? For me, I want to say the best way to distract me, 'cause I thought about it hard, whatever, and I was thinking about it. I was like, titties.
Titties?
Titties.
Yeah,
titties.
That'll distract me.
I remember I got to a conversation and stuff with her, my ex-girlfriend and stuff with her, many, many years ago.
Yeah.
And I was telling her, I'm like, yo, why'd you spend so much? When I told her, I'm like, yo, if anything and stuff, whatever, take $100, because she said she only needed about $20 to $40. I'm like, take $100, and whatever you don't use, just bring it back.
Right.
She spent the $400, whatever, right? So I'm looking like, yo, I thought I told you. You said you only needed about like 40 max.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? In that whole conversation and stuff, whatever, because we were living together at the time.
Yeah.
She slowly started taking off like her clothes. I went from angry on a scale of 1 to 10. I was at 10, and then like when I seen her bra, I kind of cut down to like about a 7.
About a 7, right?
And everything and stuff like that. In my head, I'm like, why are you taking your shirt off now? And then this heated ass conversation, like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
you got a problem with compliance?
She knew what she was doing.
And then she did a little one-hander, like reached around the back and just kind of unlatched the bra,
and then
the titties just popped out and everything. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm gonna like the asshole to arguing when titties is out there in front of me.
So you was down by a 2 by at that point. You was at a 2.
Probably like at an O2. I was at -2. I was looking like, and she's like, why you stop talking? I was like, huh? I'm a motorboat my 100 out of you. I was like, you know what? It don't even matter. Come here. I'm sorry for yelling at you. I hugged it out. Put some fresh titties on me and stuff. And I'm like, look at us. We're better than this. And then we proceeded to the reindeer game. I'm looking. I'm like, yo, there was a woman, 2 women.
2 women. All right.
2 women walking to a clothing store or whatever, right?
Yeah.
One wore some bright yellow golden type pants. And the other one was stealing clothes. But the one with the bright yellow golden pants stuff, whatever, she started popping it, pop, lock, and drop it. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you can't help but to look when anybody's twerking. I don't know, it's just me.
If there's a woman twerking, she was shaking it all over the place.
She was shaking all over the place and stuff, whatever. What was that? What's the Tyler? You made my earthquake. She made my earthquake. So, like, she was shaking it, whatever, right? She was twerking, then she went on hands and knees and everything on the floor. And everybody's just focused on her. Even the security cameras just focused on her. Where the other woman went? Gone in 60 seconds. She went out for like hundreds of dollars worth of clothes.
Wow.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, they got distracted by the twerking. I got distracted by titties. What's the best way to distract you? And let's hope your wife ain't listening.
I'm going to have to say that titties, and if she's listening, she probably agree with me too.
It's the titties, man.
I'm pretty sure she probably pulled one of them stunts before in her lifetime and got me distracted.
Yeah.
But here's the funny thing: when you say that whole story about the gold pants and stuff like that, being black is distracting.
Being black is distracting.
Yeah, because I got a story just like that.
Okay.
We were in high school. My dude Swift hit me up and he's like, "Yo, this girl at at school, she like you. You know what I mean?" He's like, "Yo, they boasters. You know what I mean? They're like, yo, they want to go on the road and stuff like that." So I was like, bet. My parents were in Florida. My pops left the car, so I had the car, right? So I went to school, got Swift, and Girly. Now, Girly, she's Asian, right? So we kicking it, we was talking and stuff like that, and she's like, "Yo, she wanna go to the mall and get a few things." So I was like, "All right, cool." She said, "But first she gotta go, she gotta go grab her girls," stuff like that. So we ended up going back to her house, and you know what I mean, picked up two of her friends. So check this out. So now you got two black dudes, three Asian women.
Right.
Right?
Sound like a new school porn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So anyway, we end up going to I can't remember the first mall we went to, but we went to the sports store. So the three Asian girls walked in first, right? Then me and Swift walked in.
Two black guys.
The entire time that me and Swift was in there looking at clothes, the entire staff followed me and Swift around the entire store.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the three Asian girls, they was wrecking shop. They done cleaned out the place and left. And they were still following me and Swift around the store.
Shit.
And then we walked out. And I said to Swift, "Man, we gonna do this all day." And sure enough, we went to 3 different malls. By the time we got back, me and Swift got back to the house and popped my dad's trunk. Listen, man.
Filled.
Listen, man. We were sitting down in the living room. "Oh, this can't fit me. Here, you take this. Oh, this can't fit me. You take this. Oh, yo, this go with that. Yo, this go with this." And we divided an entire chunk load of clothes.
Jeez.
Sometimes being black has its advantages, man. Sometimes being black has its advantages.
It's the resources, man. You had your Asian resources, man.
That's it.
You had the resources. You got to use those resources, man. I feel like that. Whatever. I'm like, I think one day it was me and Ben Bravo. Him and I, we went to Pacific Mall, Asian dominated type of spot. You know, ain't nothing and nothing. We went to a spot where they sold like some kicks and some socks. They had some stand socks and everything. We were inside, and someone else was outside and stuff, whatever, with us. They didn't come inside the store.
Right.
But we were looking at the shoes and everything. We're looking at the kicks. Everybody in the store was focused on us. The 2 black dudes and stuff in there. And actual, they took a photo. The person outside took a photo and sent the photo. And I was like, "Yo, you guys should get the fuck up out of the store because this is what's happening behind your back." I had a store clerk behind me. Ben had a store clerk behind him. And the one at the cash register still breaking her neck to look at us and stuff, whatever. I was like, yikes.
Wow.
I'm like, "No, we're good." And we just slid right the fuck up out of there and stuff, whatever. So I'm like, yeah, no. Hell no. I don't know. It was rough, whatever. But granted, the person and stuff, whatever, when I seen the photo, I just scratched my head and stuff. And I was like, yo, is it really that bad and stuff, whatever, in the world? Because not like I'm living in delusional type of world and stuff, whatever. I'm just saying to myself, like, yo, when do we come to a point and stuff for the world? Yo, you can't just sightsee and stuff by being black. Or window shop. I'm like, we got black rappers. We got tons of black people with money.
Listen, they literally followed us around the store. I had to look at homeboy what you looking at? But I didn't want to say anything or start the scene because my compadres were going to work. So I was like, listen, man, y'all can follow me all y'all want.
True.
It's on you. If you gotta explain to the district manager, yo, how come $1,300 of stuff went missing out your store? You gotta explain that, how you followed the two black brothers around who didn't do not a damn thing.
Facts.
That's that.
I don't know, man. They're out here, they're wilding, man. I look at it and stuff as that one day, hopefully, we can get to that level where, we treat all criminals equally. Like, yo, like just because they black, that don't mean they stealing shit, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But until that day comes, I guess we'll see what happens and stuff, whatever. But for now, fuck y'all, leave me alone, whatever. I got money to spend. I ain't gonna leave my house if I don't have no money to spend.
That's it, man.
That's just me. But then again, I'm an older dude. I don't know how these younger kids and stuff operate. Hopefully, they operate the same way. But we'll see what happens and stuff, whatever. I got a real question. Let's get to the real shits and stuff, whatever.
Break it down.
If you got a bad vibe from a friend's lover, right? Friend's significant other, would you tell that friend during their relationship? Or be that friend to tell them after the breakup?
I'm going to tell them during.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? Because most people and stuff always don't say shit during, and then they go in and stuff, whatever, at the end, whatever. We never liked that bitch. Fuck that nigga. And all that type of shit. But why during?
Nah, man, I keep it real with my friends, man. I'll say, yo, I don't know. Something about that person. And I say to them, yo, it could just be me. Mm-hmm. And maybe my mindset or the way I feel might change later on, but I don't know.
I used to be afraid of the two phrases that I always would expect from that person.
Yeah.
If they don't know how to take it properly.
Yeah.
It's not what you say, it's how you say something. So I try to make sure I word that situation.
Yeah.
The best of my abilities.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna word it to the point where I'm gonna make you feel bad or make you, have to jump to anybody's defense.
Yeah, but you still don't know that person's reaction though. You don't know how.
Well, it depends on the friend who I'm speaking with or who I'm dealing with.
True.
Yeah, because certain people just know who I am and how I am.
Right.
So they can expect me to just be straight up. You understand?
Most of the time, you're like Switzerland, though, man. You don't say shit. You just kind of keep the peace.
Most of the time.
Oh.
And again, the situation, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, if it's a situation where I feel like it doesn't call for me to say anything, then I ain't really gonna say anything.
See, I got the J word.
Yeah.
You're just jealous.
Yeah. And
what? I can't be happy.
Oh, you got all of that.
I got those and stuff from like different individuals. So most of the time and stuff, whatever.
But again. Like I said, I'm gonna let you finish. Mm-hmm. Again, it would be the person, right? Because if you had come to me with that, I'd be like, yeah, Mom, yeah, you feel like that, Mom?
Like, why? Yeah, I'm curious to say like, why you feel like that?
Because sometimes we can be blinded to certain things.
Exactly.
You understand?
I call it graduation goggles.
Right there, you go. So now I'm saying to myself, all right, I'll ask you, well, what kind of vibe do you get, or what gives you that vibe?
Right, and I would ask the same thing too.
Yeah.
But some people don't, they just spaz off. Like, I had a former guy friend.
Yeah.
Right? The situation and stuff, whatever, to play out the whole story and stuff and sum it up, he started dating this new girl.
Right.
It's been years and stuff since I seen this new girl, or this girl and stuff, whatever, right? It's been years. And she calls me like, well, my other peoples and stuff, whatever, call me with it. Some people call me Mar, some people call me M.
Right.
When she called me M, it kind of caught me off guard. I'm like, oh, this is somebody from, You know,
the
days, whatever. So I'm looking like, oh shit, I look, and then she said her name, whatever, right? So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yo, back then, you know, I want to say she was, you know, we'll keep it real. She was backseat back shots.
Just so scandalous.
Yeah, right. She was backseat back shots or whatever. So I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, you know, okay, but people can change.
Yeah,
people can change and all that. It's been years since I've seen her and stuff, whatever, right? So I was like, oh shit. So when I realized who she was and everything like whatever, I'm like, how are you? But I know, you know, she's rocking with my dude now, right?
Right.
So I just thought it would be the friendly thing to do to let him know, like, yo, my man, this girl, she has a slight pass on her. And you know the old hood saying, you never make a hoe into a housewife.
Right.
But me being a friend that I thought I was being, I was like, you know what? Bro, I just want to put you onto some game. Like, you know, this girl, she ain't a rookie around the block. What do you mean? Hey, man. Like, hey, did you hit? So I'm like, I didn't hit. But you and I, we know a person who hit or two.
Or three.
Or three. So then, so he started looking at me and stuff. He's like, whatever, man. Like, yo. I'm like, he's like, I'm not trying to wife her and everything like that. So I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Well, that's different. That's different then. Since I know you're not trying to wife her, then yo, do you?
Yeah, I'm like, yo, do you?
Yeah.
And everything and stuff, whatever. Then he tells another friend, that nigga Marv, he don't want to see nobody happy. I was like, yo. I'm like, where the fuck did that come from? I'm like, bruh.
You don't want to see him happy with a hoe.
No, right? I mean, fun time, you know, catch and release. Don't fully catch it and cuff it. But, hey. And then another time and stuff, whatever, I told a female friend, I was like, yo, you know what? I don't like dude's vibe. For some odd reason, dude's vibe kind of rubs me the wrong way. That's just me, though, whatever, right?
Yeah. She
hit me up, she's like, oh my God, are you jealous? I'm like, oh. I was like, nah, why would you say something like that, whatever? I'm like, she's like, why would you say something like that? I'm like, you know what? Have a good night. Bye-bye. Yo. So I'm like, I can't win. So I understand that part, but if it was me, I would want you to tell me during the relationship. So at least I have something to look out for. And I'm not expecting the unexpected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
Because I'm on my game. Don't come to me. I don't want that one of those people that come tell me, like, after the whole relationship and stuff. People do it all the time. I just got another relationship and shit like that, whatever, recently. And it was like, same thing to be like, oh, we ain't like girl. I got a bad vibe from her. You know, she wasn't this proper and everything like whatever. Why are motherfuckers ain't speak up before?
This is it. Sometimes, you know, you wish... You want that moment of clarity because, like I said, you know what I mean? Like you say, graduation goggles.
Yeah. Nothing can go bad because you know your goal.
Yeah.
You know what's happening for you.
And, you know, a lot of shit you may not see, but somebody else may peep it. So you just, you know, I ain't saying this, but watch out for this type of deal. And then let me deal with it after that. You know what I mean? At least you said something. You know what I mean? At least you put me on game.
You said your piece.
Yeah, you put me on game. I don't know, man. But you're right. Some people are you know, they'll take it the wrong way. Instead of looking at you being helpful, they're looking at you being hateful.
Yeah. For me personally, I'd rather you to tell me and stuff whatever during. So at least I have some things to look out for. So I can, if need be, I can opt out on my whim.
Right.
Compared to like if that same situation that you've seen was the cause of the bad relationship or the breakdown of the relationship and everything like whatever. And he'd be like, you jump up and say, yeah, I knew it, whatever. I'm like, nigga, I'm going to be partially upset at you because I'm like we say, if you check for me, you can check me.
Exactly.
But if you care for me that much and stuff, but don't you have my best interest in mind? Holla at me, like, you know?
Oh, so?
So that's how I feel and stuff about it, whatever. But it was just some real shit and stuff, whatever, that a lot of people I realize they struggle with and stuff as well, like especially when it comes to ending in relationships.
Yeah.
All right, man. We had the question of the week. question of the week is, do you think being lovesick is a valid reason to miss work? Now, with that being said, the reason why I came with the question and stuff is it's funny that it kind of fell in line with the other thing, with the last topic. But months ago, when we posted up the question and stuff, whatever, which hurts more? A gunshot wound or knowing you've been cheated on, you have to go to work the following day? Your psyche is not fully intact. Your mental state is not fully there after, I want to say, Hiroshima kind of came down and stuff, whatever, in your relationship, whatever. Right?
Yeah, yeah.
But some people look at it and stuff as that like, hey, you still got to make your dollars, which is facts.
Yeah.
But do you think that's a valid reason for you to miss work, for you not to go to work?
I think it's a situation where you may need one or two days for yourself. Just kind of gather your thoughts, collect your thoughts, and try and overcome. And you're not gonna fully overcome, but try to come to grips, whatever emotions you're feeling.
But some people say that if they do other things and stuff, whatever,
right,
it will occupy their mind.
But so
work might occupy their mind. So
yeah, and it's an individual thing, right? Like some people are like that, some people are not like that.
Right.
Some people will go to work and that's all that's on their mind, right?
So you would take the 2 days. You would take some days.
I would take a day or two.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't extend it past 3.
Fair.
If I'm going, if a day or two, I should be able to put some parts of it into perspective to the point where, after day 2, I got to realize, you know what? Life goes on.
Right.
I got to live my life. With those 2 things in my mindset, in my mind frame, I'm going to work. Because life goes on. I got to pay these bills. I got to live my life. Shit costs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but again, if I'm going to work right off the rip, man, I might not be able to perform well. I might not be able to do this, that, and the third. For instance, working on the assembly line at Chrysler. The job I do, I know it inside out, backwards, and forth.
Okay.
Right?
Right.
I could do the shit with my eyes closed. Right? Mm-hmm. The time that my sister had called me at work to tell me that mom's had passed.
Yeah.
Man, 3-4 cars passed me fucked up. 1 car I missed totally.
Right.
Till my team leader came up to me and said, "Yo, you missed the last car," but he already knew what was going on, right?
Right.
I told him, "Yo, I got word that my mom finally passed," and he said, "Yo, go home." He sent me home because he realized I was in no
state of mind
to work. I'm useless to the company at that point.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like some companies and stuff, I feel like they should. It shouldn't just be. You shouldn't just be employee number or whatever the fuck you are.
Yeah.
It's just like the human aspect should kind of kick in.
Yeah.
Like to say like, yo, this person doesn't seem mentally right today. This is when you say like, go the fuck home. Like a few weeks ago and stuff, whatever, or a few months ago, so I was sick at work, right? Flu hit me and stuff, whatever, kind of bad. And my boss walked up on me. He's like, yo, you don't seem like yourself. He's like, Marv, I know you're a little, you're a colored guy, but you look kind of pale and sweaty. All right? So I was like, shit. For a white guy to tell me that, whatever, this is a different day.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's like, yo, you should go to Occ Health. I went to Occ Health and stuff, whatever. Occ Health is like, we're just going to check your temperature and stuff, whatever, but we feel like you're sick.
Yeah.
They didn't waste no time. They're like, go home.
Right.
So I'm on my way home and stuff for that probably about like half the day. Like I was trying to just ride it out and be like, all right, when I go home, dose up on some cold medicine and just kind of sweat some of this thing off and everything, they're like, nah, go home and don't come back tomorrow. And the human aspect kicked in, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It wasn't about getting the work done and stuff, whatever. It was like, yo, this person might not come in proper. He might even infect other people, and he doesn't look 100 because they didn't even run like other tests on him. They're like, nah, let's just check your temperature, go the fuck home. That's it. So, and that's just like just a common cold type of thing. Lovesick thing is legit. Like, you know, I feel like lovesick, you can be in a point where you're shattered. Me, I'm the type of person, if I'm depressed, I ain't eating.
Right.
And some people and stuff, when they're depressed, they'll eat, 600-pound life, I guess. I don't know. But when it comes down to it and stuff, whatever, everybody deals with their type of mental state and stuff, whatever, in a different type of manner. So work, you might not be the same type of person to give 100% to your job, and shit might just go south.
Yeah.
Like you said, you missed a full car and everything.
Yeah,
and stuff, whatever, right?
I missed a full car, and like I said, right away, my team lead, he know it. He's like, dude, like I know Drew, like I know, like he do that car back and forth with his eyes closed. So for him to miss an entire car, something's up. Cool, man.
Yeah, I would take, like I said, me personally, I would take 2 days, and if it came to me being a boss and leading people and everything like that, whatever, if I got the skinny on the situation, I'd tell them take 2 days themselves. So I agree with you, man. We on the Ask the Sons mark in the show.
Ask the Sons, yeah.
Boom, I think I might butcher your handle, but it's Mira.b, or if it's Miral or Mirabel, I don't know. How do you deal with negativity? How do you deal with negativity, Smooth?
Is someone bringing negativity to you, or?
Yeah.
I do my best to just ignore it.
Can you? Yeah, you're good like that? Fully?
Yeah, I haven't always been like that, but
How did you work your way up to that then?
Well, just the realization that at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter, and it only affects me if I allow it to affect me. And once I got to that realization, I stopped allowing stuff like that to affect me. I mean, if it causes me no physical harm, if it holds me back in no way, I put it out my mind and I move on, because tomorrow it's not gonna make any difference. A year from now ain't gonna make no difference. 5 years from now, it's not going to make any difference. So why should I make it a difference right now?
True. Shit, I keep it old school. I keep it to the playground rules, whatever. When it comes to negativity, sticks and stones break my bones. Words will never hurt me.
Yeah.
Like my thing is, if you're not causing me no physical damage,
yeah,
don't mean shit to me.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
It don't mean shit to me and stuff.
Exactly
whatever.
what I'm saying. Like,
I just look at it and stuff. It's like I shrug my shoulders. I'm like, there's always gonna be haters.
Always.
And there's always gonna be people and stuff that's not gonna support you or rock with you and stuff, whatever. Like from the beginning of time till now, before you know, there might be like 3 people hating you for no damn reason.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about that.
Absolutely nothing you can do about it.
So, I mean, that be that, whatever, right? Next question comes from C Class Mercedes. Are you guys pet people? I'm not. Are you a pet person?
Nah, I mean, I like other people's pets.
Yeah, because you know when you leave, they stay there.
They stay there.
They keep all that stuff there. But you had a hamster though.
Listen, correction. The kids had a hamster. Right? I was the stepdad to the hamster. That was about it. Listen, the most I can own up to was fish. I had a fish tank. with some nice fish in it.
Oh yeah, you about that life? Cause you like you were just smoking, just chilling, just look at the fish
and watch fish. You know,
just
what I mean,
watch the fish
it was
go.
peaceful. But listen,
well, I think you were just high. That's the reason why.
Yeah, it could be that. It could be that. But once we moved, and I sold some of the fish and got rid of the fish tank. It was like I never got back into it, so I can't even really say that I'm a fish person. I was a fish person for the moment.
I don't know. I'm not a pet person. I mean, I understand like when people have like, you know, if they have like dogs and cats because they feel that lonely type of feeling and they long for, I guess, companionship.
Yeah.
Human interaction and stuff, whatever. But I don't feel when people talk about they're a fur mom or they're like, you know, they refer to the animals as their babies. That's just creepy as fuck to me. Be like, oh, I got 2 babies. I'm like, oh shit, you got 2 kids? Yeah. I gotta walk him. You got 2 dogs.
Yeah.
You got 2 dogs. He's like, yeah, they're my babies. Check. Yo, I'm out. Yo. I'm out, whatever. They go too far with this pet shit, whatever.
Well, listen, some people really are emotionally attached to their animals.
And that's fine, but they're not people.
Look at DMX. Didn't DMX have like his
boomer
tattoo on his back?
DMX looks sane to you? What part of DMX is sane to you? Yo, the man, he's like, yeah, I smoke crack. Why ain't that no dick? You know, I was like, yo, bruh. I won't do neither of 2. You know, I will do neither of the 2, but I'm like, yo, that don't seem like a sane person.
Yeah, you may have a point there. But I mean, you got a lot of people who, you know, really love their pets.
Ooh, bring it back. Hold on. If a person loved their pet so much, whatever, then their pet died, is that, and you're a boss, is that a valid reason for them to give them time off for their dog?
Yeah.
They're still lovesick.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I you know, it's funny. It's funny. I mean, we talk about it like this because we're not pet people.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
But for those who are
the pet people listening and stuff, who they gonna hate me?
They're gonna certainly hate you. But I'm bringing it back to reality. The fact that, you know, for a lot of people, it's an extension of their family. You understand? Mm-hmm. And again, because we're not pet people, we don't have pets like that. Like, pets have personalities.
Yeah.
You understand? And they are, you know, they are a lot more, how would I put this? A lot more smarter and a lot more personal than, you know, than we'd like to think. Listen, listen. Some pets will love you better than people will. That's a fact.
Yeah, but I like vagina. So
I like vaginas too, but ain't nobody telling you to go sleep with the damn cat. I'm not going to sleep with no dog, no cat, whatever.
I think my companionship might come from a damn woman compared to like the pet, whatever. But that's just me. Because if I come to the dog with a problem, be like, yo, you won't believe what this nigga Smooth said to me and stuff today. And the dog might just look at me like, and just turn the head like, you know, what's wrong, Marv? Compared to like if I'm talking to a woman like, yo, you won't believe this nigga Smooth said to me. What'd he say to you, babe?
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. I feel like I should go clap on that nigga or whatever. You need to go get him. I'm your boo. We gonna ride on Smooth. Whoop, whoop. Like,
but here's the thing. You might go to your girl and say, man, you never believe what Smooth said to me today. What you think, nigga? I ain't got my own damn problems? Why it always about you? Why it always about you? That dog ain't gonna say.
Rover ain't gonna say shit.
Rover ain't gonna say shit. Rover gonna you know, rub his head on your leg 2 times. It's all right, Marv.
So that's the reason why they love it.
I'm telling you, man.
Okay, I see you brought it back full circle.
I'm telling you.
All right. Last question and stuff, whatever. Comes from SNF. Since the internet is the reason behind people getting woke, Al Gore helped create the internet. Is he the new unknown Jesus? You got my vote. Yes.
Now, did he really create the internet, or he just brought it to light?
He brought it to the light. That's what I'm saying. He helped create and stuff, whatever. Right? There's all the small little people to and from and stuff, whatever. But he helped brought it to light and stuff, whatever. Without the fucking internet, how would our podcasts and stuff get out there like that?
True.
My new Jesus is Al Gore. Fuck what you heard.
He do walk around kind of wholesome.
The only thing is
he is trying to save the planet.
The only thing is stuff was like I said, his marketing team is whack.
Yeah.
If he had a better marketing team and stuff, whatever, they would really put Al Gore and stuff to the forefront and saying like, "Yo, you're welcome." That'll be the campaign. That'll be the campaign slogan. You're welcome.
Don't make him walk around in some white suits and white shoes.
Yo, and then this is probably like maybe like a www dot on one sleeve or something like that. Whatever. You're welcome.com on the other. Be like, you're welcome. Be like, without him, we still be playing number munches and stuff with no PC, like with the PCs. You remember that shit with the little?
Man.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh man, listen, the internet, the World Wide Web, is everywhere you go.
Everywhere.
It's a part of every single thing. You just think about going to the gas station and buying some gas, and you got to use your debit card.
Mm-hmm. Internet.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? You just think of, you know what? Podicals out there. This is going to be your homework. When you wake up tomorrow, try and think of a single activity that you'll do throughout the day, whether you're working or not, that you will do throughout the day that does not involve the internet.
Popping a DVD and jerking it.
Yeah.
Done.
You're going to comment on the internet after that.
Why am I going to comment on the internet for? It's my business why I want to rub one out, whatever, to this epic moment on the DVD.
Yeah. What if you don't know that star's name and what else she's into?
Hopefully the credits will be in.
What if the credits don't tell you what other movies she's into?
Then I need to stop buying bootleg pornos.
You need to stop buying bootlegs.
If I stop buying bootleg pornos, I'll be all right because I get the full thing. And then piracy will be like, yes, this is the reason we don't want you to pirate over the internet. Because you'll know who the fuck the star is and stuff and everything like that. The full extra bio and all that type of stuff. Yes, that will be on the internet, whatever. Do they have an adult IMDb?
I'm pretty sure
they probably have one, whatever,
they probably
right?
have it, yeah.
Man, I seen a booty talk back in the day. I seen this chick on one movie. She ain't never come back. I think somebody wifed her. They're like, nah, she too nice to be making porn. Probably. I don't know her name.
Probably.
Because it was a bootleg DVD. I'm like, what's her name?
Do you know what number Booty Talk it was?
Man, Booty Talk ranked too high for me that I got lost.
Okay.
I think when Booty Talk went past, I think like 30, I lost track. So that's it though, man.
All right.
You got Associated Sons for us?
Yeah, you know what? While we were having a discussion earlier, it just made me think about it, and something I said kind of slipped out, and while it kind of slipped out, I just kept it in my head and said, yo, that sounds like a so says the sun. So sometimes when you are trying to be helpful, some may take it as you being hateful.
So say the Sons.
So say the Sons.
That's what's up, man. You got any church announcements?
We're about I want to say 2 weekends away from R&B Divas.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So if y'all don't know about now, our R&B Divas is coming up on the 22nd of June. I'm gonna do one more big announcement next week. One more big post about it. And we are going to be there. I think I'm going to plug in a microphone to the iPhone and record some moments of the show. Maybe interview a few singers and give them some spotlight. Give them a chance to be exposed to our audience. And, bring something new to the table.
Cool.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Once again, everybody, thank you for listening to the Podical Sons. Remember, the difference between stupidity and genius is that genius has its limits. Peace and love.
And go Raptors, go. Win tomorrow.
Go Raptors, go. Let's see this championship in Toronto.
Yeah, listen, if y'all don't hear from us next weekend, we might be partying.
We might be in jail from the riots.
Yeah, it might be something crazy going on. So just keep that in
with
mind.
us. Whatever. When we get out, we'll have an episode for you.
We'll have an episode ready.
All right. Peace and love, y'all.
Peace.
The Podical Sons with not your average Joseph and Sofa King Marvelous.